There are two European islands so far from the mainland that they actually lie on the American tectonic plate. Being so isolated makes places like this feel mysterious, untouched. It's the kind of place that doesn't show up on your feed. And that's exactly why we came here. In this video, I will take you with us as we explore Flores, the rawest, wildest part of the Azores. And after spending 6 unforgettable days here, I can honestly say, Flores may just be your next destination. Let me show you why. First impressions of Flores Island. It's quiet, it's green, like overwhelmingly green, in every direction you look. And maybe the best part is what's not here. No crowds, noise or rush, just raw nature. A feeling that you've arrived somewhere few people ever do. That's what makes Flores so special. It's nature, but not the kind you are used to seeing in Europe. And Cascata da Ribeira do Ferreiro is no exception. A wall of waterfalls tumbling from cliffs wrapped in green plants. There are so many of them we couldn't even count. Like, are there 15, 20 or more? Doesn't really matter. What matters is how it feels to stand here, like you've stepped into a dream, and this is just the beginning. Flores rewards you all the time, even between destinations. We quickly fell in love with the journey, not just the places we were heading to, because around every bend there's another Miraura, a scenic viewpoint that makes you hit the brakes and grab the camera. On this island we haven't driven longer for more like 10 minutes because everywhere we go there's just so many miradors and you just need to stop to have a view like this. Every few hundred meters there's another postcard moment waiting for you. One reveals cliffs rising from the ocean, the next opens up the crater lakes floating into clouds. It's like the island is showing off, over and over again. And honestly, we weren't complaining at all. And just when we thought the island couldn't surprise us anymore, between all the big views and dramatic landscapes, we came across something much smaller. A moss-covered wall glowing with the richest greens we have ever seen. Our journey took us all the way to the north of Flores Island, where wild Atlantic waves crash into the first land they've seen since leaving Americas. We just made it to the northernmost part of the Flores Island and we are so speechless. The cliffs offer world-class views and hardly nobody is coming here. With constant waves and wind, the coastline takes a beating, carving out dramatic cliffs that look like they are straight out of a movie. This really is the end of the continent. And as I scanned the horizon, I couldn't see anything, except one small rock rising from the Atlantic waters. That small island is the westernmost point of the whole Europe, and behind it is just 4,000 kilometers of nothing, and then there's the America. That moment made me realize just how far from home we really were. And what a miracle it is that a place this beautiful exists in the middle of the endless Atlantic. And that people can live here, sustainably, surrounded by nothing but nature and sea. With the sound of crashing waves fading into the distance, we got stuck in the only traffic jam we will ever encounter on the Azores. On Flores alone, there are an estimate of 10,000 cows, nearly 3 times more than the people who live here. It's their island too, and honestly, it feels like they are the ones in charge. The locals put the milk to good use, making dairy for the whole island of Flores. You won't find a cheese like this anywhere else in the world. It's unique. The weather has turned bad, but on Flores that doesn't mean the day is ruined. It just gives the island a different kind of magic. Flores is also known as Island of Waterfalls. One can see around 150 of them during the summer months, and in winter this number increases up to 200 waterfalls. Some waterfalls on Flores take effort to reach, while others feel like they're inviting you in.
And this one is even special because you can swim in it. It's basically a 200-meter shower.
This is my favorite part about Flores, how pure it is, like the last undiscovered island of Europe, where you can have a waterfall all just for yourself. Even though the Flores is one of the smallest Azorean islands, we are gonna take this skipper boat to go to the smallest Azorean island there is. The sea looks calm, but I think the ride is gonna be quite an adventurous one. We set sail along the rugged shoreline of Flores, and our captain didn't just want to get us to Corvo. He wanted to show us every cliff and every cave on the way there. As the boat hugged the coast, every bend revealed a new bay, each one more breathtaking than the last, with waterfalls we would never be able to see from the land. One of them we could even feel on our skin as the captain steered us right underneath it, providing the whole boat with a refreshing shower. It wasn't until we were directly beneath the cliffs we had once stood on that we could comprehend the true size of them. And let me tell you, they are massive. With Flores behind us, we were making solid progress towards Corvo. And we didn't have to wait long before the first locals showed up. A pod of playful dolphins dancing alongside the boat, as if they had come to greet us on their island with the sweetest and warmest welcome. This is Corvo, the smallest of all the Azores islands. Home to just around 400 people, where food is brought once every 15 days. There are only 3 flights a week connecting it to the rest of the world. Life here moves slowly, and that's exactly its charm. But Corvo offers more than just its quiet little town, and it left us speechless. If this isn't the most surreal place I've been, then I don't know what it is. This is the inside of the Corvo caldera, an ancient volcanic crater that was once the heart of a massive volcano. After a powerful eruption, the volcano collapsed and left behind this giant bowl with lakes and volcanic cones. These days, the green walls of caldera are home to plenty of farm animals, mostly cows. Speaking of cows, more than 1,000 live on this island, while only 400 people lives here. That makes it almost 3 times the population of the humans. And if I were a cow, I would love to live here too, because look at this place. This is a cow's heaven. And it wasn't just heaven for the cows. Walking around here felt like being on another planet. An undiscovered paradise that only a lucky few got to see, us included. No matter how shaky the boat ride was, the beauty of Corvo made it totally worth it. Honestly, I couldn't get enough of this island. It will forever have a special place in my heart. Today is our last day here, and how beautifully it started. We didn't have much luck with sunrises on this island. The weather changes so fast, and the clouds usually take over, but today, luck was on our side. Covered in soft golden light, we took a short stroll to the Baía de Alagoa. Not a single soul in sight, just the birds singing their morning songs, and 2 happy travelers enjoying every bit of sun. It really felt like the whole island belonged only to us. Some of the prettiest views on this island will still waiting for us, high up in the mountains. But when we arrived, all we saw was a thick blanket of clouds. But then,
it really pays off to be patient here in Flores, because when we arrived we couldn't see anything of this lake.
we were already in the car, ready to leave.
But some guy pointed to us that this lake was showing, and we would have missed so much of this beauty.
Just moments earlier, there was nothing. Fast forward 5 minutes and we were overwhelmed by the most stunning scenery. It felt like Flores was rewarding our patience one last time, with a view we will never forget. And oh boy, it wasn't just one view. On Flores, every few meters was something special. Every stop made us feel like we were in a movie.
This was Flores and Corvo Islands. Maybe not the biggest in size, but definitely the most undiscovered and wild Azorean islands. That's what I loved about them, that everywhere you go, there are so many wonderful places like this where barely any people go. I was looking forward to every single Miraura because I was so excited that what's gonna be behind that cliff, behind that mountain. There's always something that took my breath away. It may look good on the camera, but if you come here and see it with your own eyes, you wouldn't believe that this place is even real. If you have an adventurous soul or you are a nature lover, come to these islands. They are the wildest and the greenest. Trust me.